This is me getting out of the police car with Jason Town, the guy that arrested me, that later quit because he does not want to be a part of Russell County. And this is the first holding cell that he puts me in. I'm sure that the person from Walgreens that was a police officer or is a police officer, she called and told her friends or co-workers that she had a problem, that it was me. And this is what happens when you have a problem with a police officer. As soon as they close the door, the girl punches me in the face. So they bring these two women in that later beat the hell out of me. Actually, they beat the hell out of me now. They're like macing me in my face. That's me being thrown on the ground. That's me on the ground. That's me on the ground again, being thrown out of the cell. I had already taken enough drugs to kill me, so there's no way that I'm like, I can barely stand up at this point in time. So they're trying to pick me up, throw me against the wall. They're putting me back in the cell, and they're taking the girl that punched me out of the cell and taking her somewhere else. The video is... it's kind of boring. Especially if you don't know what's going on. But basically they just locked me in the room and they're taking the girl that punched me as soon as I walked in the room, which I think is like their friends or whatever. Who knows? Taking her somewhere else. They don't even show what they do to me. But here I am coming back in the room with the two women that just beat me up and maced my face. And there they go. They're sitting me down on the bench. And I believe they're lesbians. And they're allowed to ask me what happened to my husband that passed away and why he passed away. But I can't ask them in a court of law if they're lesbians. Supposedly, according to my ex-attorney. My ex-attorney that has like 4 other cases that in the last couple of months, according to the judge when I went to court, not including the Harrington case. She didn't even know about that one. But I am so messed up I couldn't even hold my head up. So that's me trying to stay on the bench. I think I fall over 3 times before I tell Jason, hey, I can't hold my head up. What do? I can't hold my head up. That's what I'm saying to him. He's like, lean back. So, maybe he's accustomed to having people not be able to hold their head up. But I'm leaning back, and I figure out that that's a good way to hold myself up, is to lean back. And I know I look I look horrible there. I don't know. He's talking to me about whatever. I think I told him before I got in the police car about my husband. I was not happy at that point in time. I wanted to be with my husband, who is in heaven. And I'm about to visit him because of what these women do to me. This is Alexander. I think he is the boyfriend of the girl at Walgreens that I pissed off. She came up to me and my boyfriend at the time and said that we were causing a disturbance, which really I had just parked, and he came and was asking me what the hell I was doing. I never even got out of the car. I told him I didn't know. Anyways, he left. If you see this woman in the window here, I think is the woman that was at Walgreens. I think they give each other favors. See, he's trying to get me to stand up and take a breathalyzer, and as soon as I do, the Alexander guy throws me down. See, he's holding the breathalyzer. He's like, stand up and take the breathalyzer. There he goes, throws me down. And then Jason Town is like shaking his head. He's like, what are you doing, man? Why are you doing that? He's like, let her take the breathalyzer. I had already took a breathalyzer. And I'm like, I'm not going to stand up again because you just want to throw me down. So they put it up. I had already took a breathalyzer. It's on video. It's on a different video of me in my car. And I blew a 0. I had nothing to drink. 0. Not that I had not taken enough medicine. I'm not sure if you see this woman. There's a woman right here basically laughing. And I think that she is the woman that was at Walgreens. You see her? That's her. So, anyway, she moves from this window. She's still in that window. But in a minute, she like moves. Now she's moving. She goes to the window over here behind this, and she's like, come on, come and get you some. She's like making these faces. But anyways, before they do that, they take off my handcuffs. They had already put in writing all of them. I mean, it's like more than these two. It's like 10 of them. They all back each other up. They all put in writing that I just attacked this guy. This Alexander. His name's Alexander. They all put in writing that I had just attacked Alexander. So they take my handcuffs off after supposedly they say I just attacked somebody. And then he tries to get me to do the breathalyzer again. And I say, hell no, I'm not doing your breathalyzer. I already did a breathalyzer in the car. And I blew a 0. And see, this is the woman that's standing behind the window. And she's like, come on and get you some. That's what I'm yelling at. She's trying to show off. I don't know what she's doing, what she's trying to prove. But hello, is that why you go to school? To torture people or whatever? So, anyway, she's trying to do that so her boyfriend, whoever Alexander is, does that. I think he told her to do that so that I would stand up. So anyways, now he's on top of me. Here comes, what is her name? Freeman. She has a taser. They tase me. They tased me like 3 times. All of them have the same written evaluation of what happened. And it's not just them 2. It's like 10 people. They weren't even there. 10 people have the same written document about what happened, and they're not even there. And I'm yelling at him. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And she's just slapped me. I'm like, I think I told him he looked something. Who knows? So anyways, he opens the door and she punches me. You just saw that? She punched me. So then he opens the door again. Every time he opens the door, she thinks that she can do whatever she wants because they have been, she punches me again. They think they can do whatever they want. See, Jason in the corner here pretends like he's on the phone because he doesn't want to get in trouble. He's the only good person that works there. He is their only good employee, and he quits. He quits. He quits the same night because he has to work with fuckers like this McClendon guy and this Freeman girl. And he's like, what are you doing? You can't do that. And she's like, fuck you, I can do whatever I want to do. So there she goes. Again, over and over and over and over. And this is her friend here. I think they're lesbians. Because I was hurting more than all over. I was hurting down there. And I talked to 2 attorneys. Not two attorneys and a DUI class instructor. Now they're all going to see Jason. All of a sudden Jason was standing there. All of a sudden his phone conversation was over as soon as they left. He's the only person that cared. He wanted to watch. He wanted to see what they were doing to me. They're beating the hell out of me. He knows it because he saw them beat the hell out of everyone else. Now they're going into the cell with me and they're taking my clothes off. Now this Anderson guy is coming over here to get tasers or whatever he's getting to bring back to him. Watch him. He's going to go get tasers. And he's bringing them back to him. Now, he orders an orderly to get something else. Now, he has a bunch of sticks inside of the towels that he brought. And they're beating the hell out of me. They think they can do that to everyone. They've got a law. They have got... Not along with it. They have got away with it this far that they can think that they can do whatever they want. Now, if you see this guy, he's like punching his fist to his hand. Like, get him. Like he's pretending like he's punching me, but he's punching his fist. The only one that cares is Jason Towns, standing there with his hands on the wall. He knows they're beating the hell out of me. He's the only one that cares. You know why? Because he works for Phenix City Police Department. He does not work for the sheriffs. The sheriffs are taught they can do whatever the hell they want to do whenever they want to do it. Jason actually has a conscience. That's why he quits and walks out of the door. When he looks in and sees them, I think he sees them raping me. I can't say because they beat the hell out of me so bad that I was unconscious. But I almost know that they were raping me. And 2 other attorneys told me that they were raping other prisoners and that there were other lawsuits. And then later I went and questioned them about that, and they tried to pretend like I didn't know what I was talking about. Like they didn't say that. So not only does the government cover their butts with all the way down to the people that take the pictures, when I left that jail, they took 3 pictures of me. And I think that they took the pictures of when I left and covered up the pictures when I got there. When you go to jail, they have to take a picture when you get there and they have to take a picture when you leave. Well, when I left, I was beat the hell up bad. This is when Jason looks in. I think this is when he looks in and quits. See, he looks in and he's like, oh shit. I think he sees them sticking one of those sticks up my you-know-what. But he's about to walk out. Because he doesn't want to be a part of that crap. He's better than that. He's the only one that has the conscience. No, he stays a little bit longer. There he goes. He's staying. And he's shaking his head. He's like, what the hell? And this Anderson guy is just like kicking and punching his own hand because I pissed off his girlfriend. I think this is when he looks in one more time and he quits. And this is not the first beating. This is just one of the many beatings that I got while I was there. Many beatings. They don't care. They think they can do whatever they want to do. And they could just cover it up. Do you know how many people have written statements about what's going on right now? There's only 2 people standing there. They all cover each other's butts. It's like a code of conduct there. You say whatever they tell you to say. So look, Jason is looking in there one more time and he says, hell no. I quit. He's walking out the door and he quits. And this guy looks in and he's probably like, oh shit, I'm going to get in trouble. What am I going to do now? I don't have anybody else to back my butt up. And I see you raping her. What do I do now? So he's standing there and he's like, oh shit. And he's looking for Jason. And he's looking around and he's like, what do I do now? He's like, oh no, what do I do? You're going down, buddy. That's what you're going to do. Sorry. I don't want you to go down. I just want you to be quit. Not quit. That's not the word for it. You need to be in a different line of work. I don't know what kind of line of work you need to be in. I don't think it needs to be in that line of work. Yeah, maybe you need to, like, make roads or something? I don't know. What in the world would you do? You don't need to be in charge of people. Because you see them beating the hell out of me, and you think it's okay. And it's not okay. Yeah, slapping your hands back and forth. You're about to learn. You're about to learn, buddy. Sorry. I'm tired. I have 5 kids I have to raise. My back still fucking hurts because of that. I don't know what to say. Justice. That's it. That's all. Justice. It is 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'm still awake because of this. And this is not the first night. This has been going on for 2 years. I cannot sit through church. I have to sit on my side. I have to move back and forth from butt cheek to butt cheek. It's sad. It is sad. We need to have changes. We need to have changes at Russell County Sheriff's Department. Today. We need to have changes today. Quit covering it up.